Salve a tutti ragazzi e bentornati sul mio canale. In questo video andremo a prendere il trofeo Il Protettore. Hai portato la gente al sicuro nel mondo senza protezione. All'interno del mondo non scelto, mondo senza protezione come lo chiamano nei trofei, ci sono due trofei importanti, l'eroe e il protettore. L'eroe l'ho già fatto in un altro video che vi lascio in descrizione, adesso andiamo avanti con il protettore. In realtà questi due trofei sono abbastanza collegati, nel senso che si possono fare le missioni anche insieme, però io ho scelto di dividere così facevo un video per ogni trofeo. Dopo aver finito tutti i punti della nube rossa e quindi dopo aver preso il trofeo l'eroe si apre l'uscita, ma noi non dobbiamo scappare ancora, dovremo portare in salvo le persone. Per questo trofeo dovremo andare ad aiutare i tre capi dell'umanità e quando l'avremo fatto loro saranno in salvo, quindi dovremo salvare gli umani, i feridi e gli elfi. Sono tre le missioni importanti di salvataggio per il trofeo, è quella per gli umani al castello, per i feridi a Bakbattahl e per gli elfi nel Borgo Sacro. Poi ci sarebbero altre persone da salvare, ma non ai fini del trofeo, bensì per ricompense e soddisfazioni personali. Avremo altre persone da salvare all'Isola Vulcanica, al sito di scavi e nel villaggio marittimo di Harve. In realtà nel villaggio di Harve, se avete già finito le missioni secondarie, lì le persone saranno già in salvo, ma se non le avete finite, ora potete finirle, le persone vanno in salvo. E per finire anche l'anziano della riva vi chiederà di essere portato al tempio abissale. Quando avrete finito vi basterà interagire con il raggio al tempio abissale e darete così il via al finale del gioco. Per questo trofeo il vero problema potrebbe essere se non avete finito le missioni secondarie per conto degli elfi, per i due fratelli, i figli del re. Se non le avete finite, il padre dirà che non si vuol muovere e vorrà rimanere lì insieme all'albero. Quindi vi tocca finire la missione secondaria per la figlia e cercare la guifencia. Dopo un po' che interagite con il fratello e se non ve lo dice andate a dormire, tornate un paio di volte e vedrete che ve lo dice, vi spiegherà lui come andare avanti con la missione secondaria e che cos'è la guifencia. Vi toccherà da lì poi andare a Bakbattahl per cercarla, ma non dovete assolutamente finire la missione di salvataggio a Bakbattahl. Appena ci arrivate inizierà la missione, ma non dovete finirla. Se la finite vi bruciate il trofeo. Nel momento in cui salvate Bakbattahl tutte le persone vanno via, di conseguenza non potete più finire nessuna missione secondaria. Non solo, ma se la finite ci sarà il salvataggio automatico, quindi non potrete neanche ricaricare. Quindi mi raccomando, se avete problemi con il Borgo Sacro e il padre non se ne vuole andare, finite la missione secondaria. Dopo aver salvato gli elfi, salvate anche i feridi. E questo è quanto ragazzi, spero che questo video vi possa piacere e vi possa essere utile per il trofeo. Grazie a tutti per la visione e vi auguro una buona giornata.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
These writings...
Be gone with you, ruffian! And if you think I'll surrender a single one, I require the use of... What are you doing? No! Spare me! I fear for my life.
Well, as a matter of fact, it didn't sit right. So anyhow, and if that craven comes crawling...
They say a crisis reveals one...
Ah, you've returned. You do. That puts paid to the last of our...
I fear for the arbor.
Red with fury.
My friend, we can but try.
As arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the elven people. Let us follow our guides that we might speak with them.
True enough.
Indelna.
Anfamelto, lera nefir heranon,
That man's head is harder than the Arbor Heart's trunk. Let's demonstrate the cutting's resilience and prove him mistaken.
By your leave.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Saved.
Cussing?
Continues. I wonder how...
Interested in my words? Let him try and stop me. Hey!
You've pushed your luck.
No, you don't understand. We shan't weather this calamity. Ah.
Flared tempers are understandable given the circumstances. Let us aid in mediating.
You've pushed your...
That's quite enough.
Haven't you had enough yet? Could it be?
Ah! You slander my honor! This is no business. Will you watch over us while I take you have my gratitude?
Have at you!
A debt, sir. Were it not for your...
Indeed.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Oi! You there! You couldn't have come to put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, why do... Oi, clear off.
Pretty...
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Oi, you trying to nick our dinner? Oi, you'd better run.
This is nothing you can't handle.
Heal yourself!
Fie, that hurt! We're done for. I near stood a chance.
I'm not too proud to scrub up.
Well met.
Pleasant surroundings.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off with...
Oi, you!
Oi, leave off or we'll...
Have you lost your bloody mind?
Reckon you could just cut us? What's the matter with you? Eh?
Ah, sir, is the people of...
Her Majesty has begun.
Stay or
Use the
indeed.
Bakbattahl and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely upon Sir Minella to keep the peace.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Just about anywhere.
The Battalion Knights use.
I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
Right you are.
Well now, what... You'd have us evacuate.
Now, I'll earn besides. I should hope, after all... Would you find... Let him know that we'll wait here.
No! A ballista!
When better to use this but in the midst of battle?
Sir, how many times now he thinks anything?
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. It would be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
Indeed, you are correct.
Could it be time's flow has been altered?
Twould seem this is no longer the world we know.
Is there no way to return things to how they were before?
Fancy miss? Aye, fine. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place beyond.
Sir Lamond shall be a boon to the evacuation effort. Let us inform Sir Ernesto of our success.
I quite agree.
Can't expect to fare so well every day. Townspeople depend on it.
We shall fare much better. 'Twill be slow going. Yet, come what may.
This has gone from bad to worse.
Well done! I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Thank you. This place does not have long. I'd gladly accompany you. Follow me. You'll see what I mean.
It's not every day one happens upon a material so rare.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
It is a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders, and little else, you see.
Is locked, Arisen.
Well, here you have a refute for the Overseer as well.
The month I spent with Lord Phasus was a queer experience indeed. Though my mind was perpetually unclear, I always felt your presence, Master. I cannot explain it. Mayhap 'twas made possible by the bond we share.
It was an ordeal indeed, and there is much for us to ponder. But for now, we must find a means to forge ahead.
So, I'll wager he thought he always, but I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this with the end of things to I appreciate all you've done here.
It is strange to think a godsway would be used to guide my brethren to safety, after all the woe they have caused us.
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to witness that. How can he be so cold?
Ah, there you are. I could use a bit of company. Have you a mind to hear my request? Most great. Here you are. You've earned a reward.